better they gonna taste, but boiling them, if you overboil them, 2 to 3 minutes.
For more than a decade, Troy Landry has stood as the rugged yet kind-hearted face of swamp people, captivating millions with his Cajun charm, fearless alligator hunts, and iconic catchphrase, "Choot 'em." Known for his courage in the treacherous waters of the Atchafalaya Basin, Troy became a symbol of resilience and Southern pride. But behind the fame and thrilling hunts lies a story of hardship, dedication, and deep-rooted love for family and tradition. From his humble beginnings in Louisiana's bayou to his rise as a reality TV icon, and even through legal troubles that tested his character, Troy Landry's journey reflects both the strength and vulnerability of a man shaped by the swamp he calls home. Roots of the Bayou. Troy Landry's early life. Troy Landry's story begins in the small town of Pierre Part, Louisiana, where the swamp is more than scenery. It's a way of life. Born into a family with generations of hunters and fishermen, Troy learned from an early age that survival in the bayou meant understanding the rhythms of nature. His father, a skilled alligator hunter, taught him patience, respect for wildlife, and a sense of duty to preserve the traditions of their people. Life in Pierre Part was simple but demanding. The swamps could be both beautiful and brutal, testing the endurance of anyone who made their living from it. For Troy, these early lessons weren't just about hunting. They were about honoring a heritage that connected his family to the land. The swamp shaped his work ethic, humility, and unwavering loyalty to his roots, values that would later define his career and public image. A life built on hard work and resilience. Before becoming a household name, Troy Landry lived the hard-working life of a true Louisianan. He took on tough jobs that kept him connected to the land, including working as a lumberjack and a crawfish harvester. These jobs demanded long hours and grueling conditions, teaching Troy discipline and perseverance. As a lumberjack, he faced the dangers of dense forests and unpredictable terrain, while crawfishing required patience and a deep understanding of the ecosystem. Each role helped him refine the instincts that would later make him a master hunter. Despite the hardships, Troy found peace in the swamp. It wasn't about wealth or fame. It was about freedom, family, and the satisfaction of earning an honest living from nature's bounty. His life before television reflected the quiet dignity of those who work with their hands, depending on the land that sustains them. The Call of the Swamp. Alligator hunting traditions. For Troy and his family, alligator hunting was more than just a seasonal job. It was a sacred tradition. Passed down through generations, it represented survival, pride, and deep respect for nature's balance. Troy learned the craft as a boy, mastering the art of setting lines, tracking gators, and reading the subtle signs of the swamp. Every hunt was a test of skill and patience, requiring both courage and wisdom. The gators of Louisiana are powerful and unpredictable. Yet Troy approached them with reverence, never underestimating the creatures that shared his home. For him, the alligator season wasn't only about profit but legacy, proving his worth as a hunter and honoring his ancestors. Each successful hunt reaffirmed his bond with the bayou, keeping alive a way of life that had existed long before modern fame found him. The rise to stardom, swamp people, and national fame. Troy Landry's life changed forever in 2010 when the History Channel launched Swamp People. The series showcased the adrenaline-fueled world of Louisiana alligator hunters, and Troy's authenticity quickly made him the heart of the show. His thick Cajun accent, quick wit, and fearless spirit drew viewers in, but it was his humility and family-centered values that kept them watching. Fans were mesmerized by his catchphrase, "Choot 'em," a rallying cry that became synonymous with his larger-than-life persona. Yet Troy never played a character. He simply showed the world who he already was, a man of the swamp, loyal to his kin and proud of his roots. His charisma turned swamp people into a cultural phenomenon, offering viewers a glimpse into a world few knew existed, one filled with danger, humor, and unshakable tradition. A family affair. Passing down the legacy beyond the thrill of hunting, swamp people highlighted Troy's deep connection with his family, especially his sons, Jacob and Chase. Together, they represented 3 generations of bayou hunters, carrying forward a lineage of skill and respect for nature. Viewers loved watching Troy teach his sons the same lessons his father taught him: how to read the waters, handle a line, and respect every catch. Their interactions on screen were heartfelt and genuine, showing the softer side of a man often portrayed as a fearless hunter. The Landry family's dynamic gave Swamp People its emotional depth, turning it from a hunting show into a story of heritage and love. For Troy, success was never about fame. It was about ensuring his sons understood the value of hard work and the importance of staying true to their roots. Balancing fame and authenticity. As Swamp People gained massive popularity, Troy Landry became a symbol of Louisiana culture, a man who embodied authenticity in a world obsessed with glamour. Despite newfound fame, Troy remained grounded, continuing to live in Pierre Pard and maintaining the same lifestyle that defined him before television. He used his platform to celebrate the beauty and resilience of the Bayou people, never allowing celebrity status to distance him from his community. Fans admired his humility and honesty, traits that made him relatable despite his growing recognition. However, fame also brought pressures: constant filming, public scrutiny, and the responsibility of representing his culture on a national stage. Through it all, Troy handled the spotlight with grace, staying loyal to his values and the people who made him who he was. Legal troubles and a test of character. In 2024, Troy Landry's life took an unexpected turn when he faced legal issues related to alligator hunting regulations. The Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries cited him for improperly tagging an alligator and cutting one loose without proper documentation, violations that carried significant fines and even the possibility of jail time. For a man who had built his reputation on integrity and respect for the swamp, these allegations were a heavy blow. The incident shocked fans and brought intense media scrutiny. Yet those who knew Troy understood that mistakes in such a heavily regulated environment could happen without ill intent. The legal troubles reminded the public that even seasoned professionals can face challenges, especially in a world where every move is monitored. Through it all, Troy maintained his composure, determined to resolve the issue with the same dignity and strength that had guided him throughout his life. Public reaction and personal reflection. When news of Troy's legal troubles broke, fans were quick to rally behind him. Many viewed the incident as a misunderstanding rather than a reflection of his character. Over the years, Troy had earned a reputation as a man of honor, one who respected both the law and the land. While critics questioned his actions, supporters emphasized his lifelong dedication to ethical hunting and conservation. The controversy forced Troy to confront the complexities of fame, the reality that even minor missteps can be magnified under public scrutiny. Despite the pressure, he remained focused on what mattered most: his family, his community, and his love for the swamp. Rather than retreating, Troy used the experience as an opportunity for growth, reminding fans that strength isn't measured by perfection, but by the ability to face adversity with integrity. Legacy of a true swamp king. Through triumphs and trials alike, Troy Landry has remained a steadfast symbol of Louisiana's bayou spirit. His journey from a humble alligator hunter to a national television icon captures the heart of what it means to live authentically. Beyond the fame, his story is one of resilience, family, and unwavering respect for tradition. Whether navigating the murky waters of the Atchafalaya Basin or facing life's unexpected challenges, Troy continues to represent courage and humility. His legacy isn't defined by a TV show or a catchphrase. It's defined by the values he embodies: hard work, love for family, and pride in one's roots. Troy Landry may have become a celebrity, but at his core, he remains what he has always been: the king of the swamp, a man whose spirit is as enduring as the land he calls home.